What's up? What are you looking at? I don't know what I'm talking about. Welcome back, everybody, to Otep's album, The Ascension. Today we have Crooked Spoons, the official video here today. Now, just like with him Temptation, these videos here, at least from what I've seen from this album, were made back when they didn't have that HD quality, and just like with him Temptations, like Angels and I can't remember the other song, All I Need or something like that. I don't remember. They didn't re-upload it with better quality, so we got 240p here max up in this video. So just be prepared for that. I'm sure it'll still be entertaining all the same. Looking at the lyrics, I think we're in for the same dark treatment that we had in the first one, that I'm expecting throughout pretty much this entire album. Besides that, I don't know what else to expect. I'm excited to see a video. I think it's gonna be very cool. That's all I got for you. So let's do this bad boy. Crooked Spoons, Otep, let's fucking go. Okay.
Take me down with the baptized. Killed a man, so they say I took his
Well, that was honestly pretty mesmerizing. I don't know how to feel about that. I liked it. I definitely liked it. So definitely my outlook on that song is positive. But it's leaving me like, what happened here? What am I feeling? What am I feeling about what I just saw? What am I feeling about what I just heard? I, I'm just kind of just stunned at the moment. If I'm being honest, there was so many vocal changes in the way that she was singing this song at different parts. The words themselves, all the words that I've ever heard in Otep songs are very impactful. Everything means something, and they're deep as fuck, and usually dark, angsty, and aggressive. Usually, not always, but usually. Um, yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to dive into that. I question from what I've heard and seen so far how Otep's upbringing and life was. I'm imagining that there was some strife and or I mean this is all I mean maybe there was nothing wrong whatsoever. I do not know. But from images I've seen, I don't know if she's just shouting this out to those that have a hard life or if this is a reflection on her own past experiences. I do not know. Let me know. Because I probably won't look it up, or at least not for a while. Um, but it seems like she, from the just purely from the imagery I'm seeing, that she might have had some kind of maybe not so great moments from her parents. I don't know if there might have been some abuse. She might not have the best opinions on male figures in general. I do not know. I know that she, I mean, from a little bit I do know, it does seem, I think she's a lesbian, but I'm not, I can't 100% prove that. So it might be getting a painting imagery in here to why it might be like a don't care much for men. I don't know if any of that's true, by the way. This is purely just speculation based off of the imagery and words that I have been hearing. Um, but this is purely guess. This is purely guesswork here. I have no idea if any of that's correct. But it's dark. It's deep. It's aggressive, and I'm here for that. I'm here for that all day, every day. Just got a few things in here. I just really liked the way she shaped this vocally. In all honesty, like I think there's some really cool changes in here. I just kind of want to highlight some of those changes. The way she was flowing these verses was like really fucking cool. We're just gonna go over gander a few of those for probably say a good 15-20 minutes and then call it a day. That would be my most optimistic guess of what's going to happen here. So the first words that she said is what we got. That's what I got down here. Um, the way she said them, I don't remember how it was, but they were like they're haunting. This whole beginning was very haunting. I even said there was like kind of some haunting slides to the words she had around 35 seconds in. Um, and then the flow, the notes, and just pretty much the whole. After all the pluses that I started adding, I was just like, just the whole first verse. Let's just let these lyrics come out here. So we're just gonna look at the whole first section, first minute ish here of this song, and just kind of go through what I liked about it. First off, that riff is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Take me.
Right, I forgot how. I remember now. I remember exactly what it was. So first off, you got this cool little just kind of little really cool fucking guitar riff in here, very sick. I like that, and then just abruptly stops with this heavy snare hit, and then, God, the way she says this is like haunting and like almost heartbreaking. Like it's let's hear it. Let's see if I can describe this.
Take me down.
Yeah, like borderline holding back tears and just maybe anger, and is just choked and it's on the verge of bawling. Like the song starts out just with almost too much emotion for the vocal line to handle. Fascinating.
With the baptized.
And then that anger just bubbles out. Very nice, kind of offbeat, syncopated punches there on those words. Very cool. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. I like that. I like that. That rhythm there. Right there. Da-da. Just this very like. All of a sudden, we went from kind of what I've heard before in the last song and whatnot, just kind of the way that these are presented, but with like even more emotion on parts of it, to all of a sudden this like almost siren like smooth melodic line that I think has these haunting slides at the end of it. Fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. My wound. There's kind of like this haunting, creepy slide off on it that just keeps decaying. Let's give me that one. Give me that one more time. Give me that one more time.
So they say I killed a man. So they say I took his head. So they say.
It's not rhyme, but that's okay. Like it looks like it's going towards the I killed a man, took his hand, but it switches for head, just the gory factor of it in general. I like this flow to it.
So they say I killed a man. So they say I took his head. So they say he was a scourge and all the world are his children. The best thing they ever did in this life.
Da da da. Beautiful, beautiful little these like siren-like haunting melodies that they just slip in here every now and then. It's beautiful.
Just let me live, taking swiftly out a hill. And it helps me save myself. Cookie spoons on every wall. Genocide, lunch a hole. Tailgate needles and the prayer. Smearing shit everywhere.
Awesome. Way to punch in the chorus with that screaming what. I like the breakup on the word everywhere there. Just that little hiccup and the kind of imperfection in the way she says it. Just, again, the emotion spilling over into that scream. It's good shit. It's good fucking shit there. We're just going to let it keep rolling out here a little bit because around 135 I said the flow and words again. But I do love just kind of how powerful this chorus is. What else could you need? You've taken everything. Like just those words and those are powerful words, and especially since she's screaming most of it out. That's a strong shit, man. That's just really strong shit. Very, very punched out, very accented, just everything. Like just to really emphasize the fact that you've taken everything from me. Just really emphasizes that. That's clever right there. I like that. syncopated offbeat hits too. I like that. I love when she does that in her writing. I've noticed that a few times in some of her songs that I heard. Same way she does that. I love that.
We feed until we're engorged. Let them sleep. I need some more. Nooses made of human hair. Bodies falling from thin air. We preach and scream forbidden truth. This is it. We're through with you. Choosing to lose my mind. Break the blade and call it one. Cookie spoons.
Yeah, that one kind of repeats the same way. That line. I think that's what I was talking about with the words here. Whew. Okay, not only experiencing sin everywhere is a strong line as well, but rape the blade and call it wine. Well, rape the blade and call it wine. You know, red wine, blood. Rape the blade, like abuse the blade, like you're abusing the blade. Because it's being used on flesh that's not even worthy of the blade or something. It's kind of where my mind goes. But just the imagery, rape the blade. Well, it doesn't matter where, but I'm going to use the throat. Rape the blade, call it wine. That's a poetically dark and twisted line. I like it. It's deliciously evil and crooked, and I love it. All right. Next thing we got here, 225. I'm assuming that's what that is. Let's go to around 218. Why not? It's a little hard to make out what's happening here, but yep, there's some assault and shit going on. I like it. I don't like assault, but I like the imagery. I assume bread has something to... Did I put bread? Why did I put bread? Is there a reason I put bread? I might have meant something else, and the R might have just slept in there. I don't know. But I also said... Oh, break. That's a K. That's supposed to be a K. Got it. Breakdown is what it was supposed to represent. I remember that now. Plus the bass. I love some of their bass work in these songs. Both Ghost Flowers and Apex Predators. A little bit less than Apex Predators, but I kind of for that one I just kind of like the just kind of the very industrial, very dirty kind of bass sound in there. For Ghost Flowers. Just even in the beginning, the doom 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 doom. It's just that fucking. They have some sick bass lines in here, and this was no exception for sure. But also, just kind of the very chaotic nature and kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of very heavily plucked parts on the. That was Apex Predator. What part was I thinking of? I don't know. Anyways, I can't remember the exact line. I can't remember which one it was from. But either way, the point I'm trying to make is that I really like some of their bass work in these songs. I love how dirty and gritty and splatty it is, and just how, yeah, it just has a great sound to it and some great rhythms and notes. That's good shit. In this part, I remember was no exception. So let's hear that. Let's hear this breakdown. Let's hear this bass.
Take me where the baptized
Oh, that sound. Just like fucking, I can't even replicate it. But just that bass sound in there, there's few notes that rhythm that comes in here and there, a little motif, if you will. Oh, so cool. Oh, that's tasty. I like this. They're putting the emphasis in different parts of that phrase. They're switching up when it gets accented, and what parts get held out, and it starts at different parts of the phrase of the line, the words. That's interesting. All aggressive, all very much screamed, but switching up the placement of where the stress happens and whatnot. Very cool. So it happens at the end of one phrase, and then happens at the start of the next one. They held out I, and then it'll be like the second and third words on the next one after. It's interesting. They're switching it up at different locations where the stress, where the held out part is going to be. Yeah, skipped ahead over there, man. And the rest of it, you're expecting the heavy t sound from to wake me, but just kind of lets that held scream that she's doing just kind of pulse out the words, but doesn't really accent or enunciate any of it. Very cool there. I like that. That's very unique. Just let no enunciation, no accent to any of it. It's just very much third scream with the rest of the phrase out. I like that. Dum 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 dum. Also cool in there. That, man, it's like after these songs, I feel like I just went running or something. There's just so much energy and so much intensity to it that's just like, I feel like I was just working out. I'm sweating. Now that is an interesting song. This is an interesting band, to say the least. But yeah, I like that. I like the switch up from what I've heard from the other three songs. Different, unique, very cool. The next song we have here is Perfectly Flawed, which it feels like we're going kind of touching again on maybe not necessarily parental stuff like that we've kind of been touching on here, but definitely it looks like we're yeah, okay. Oh yeah, no. This next one is going to be darker, I feel, than what we've listened, if that's even possible. But yeah, it looks like definitely personal body image issues, as well as self-harm is what I'm looking in the lyrics here. So you're not I mean, you might want to miss that, or you're not going to want to miss that. You're going to be feeling one of those two things. So whew, yeah. It's dark. It's dark subject matter, but like I don't know what it is, man. That shit just attracts me. I can't explain it. It's fascinating to me, and I kind of like to delve into that world of darkness. And this is a beautiful fix for that desire, that need, that wants to dive into the darkness and just kind of be okay with it. You know what I mean? It's fascinating. Perfectly Flawed is next. Come join me for it. It's gonna be interesting.